Okay, guys, so let's have a look at this cell feeder. Now, we use recycled plastic sheets that we got in South Africa. They're about the same price as the wood equivalent, but they are easier to clean. You can water blast them, and they work like an absolute bomb. Now, the crucial bit of all of this is the gap down there. That is 5 centimeters from the floor and 5 centimeters from the bottom of the back of this thing. Now these pens are 2 meters wide, so we had to cut 0.4 off. But in the grower shed over there, the pens are 2.5 wide, and so we just use a whole sheet. A sheet is 2.44 meters wide, and we do exactly the same, just slightly bigger gaps and so on. But we used to use aluminium and we used to use bolts. At the moment we use 30 millimeter angle iron, 2.5 millimeters thick, and we just use posy drives, the things that these things drill themselves. It's a lot quicker, a lot easier to install, and that the pigs don't get here to get hurt on that. So we just bolt them obviously in the corners, one at the back, one on this side and one on that side to hold these partitionings, and again 2 on that side, and of course 1 at the bottom at the back. And then in front we this is about 15 centimeters high and so on. And then we used to have threaded rods there, but they destroyed them in minutes. These are 5 centimeters high, and it just stops them moving the food sideways. And you can see there should just be a little triangle of feed there, and they keep on nibbling it. And the harder they battle to get it, the more they eat in a day. You don't want this whole thing full of food and so on, and this is working absolutely perfectly and so on. So yeah, the cell feeder, if you don't have the plastic shatterboard, 18 millimeter shatterboards work perfectly, and you can make these for under 1,000 pula and they will last forever. With this side speaks, it will last forever. Even with baconers up to 120, these things will last forever. Sows, in the beginning we used a wooden a rafter, 114 by 38s at the bottom, but the sows have chewed those off. But everything else is still working fine, and we've got sows with 200 kilogram sows eating from that. Okay, restrict feed it, not ad lib like these guys. But guys, these guys need to get as much food as possible. The more food you put in them, the faster they grow, the faster they come in and out, so you get more use out of your very expensive building. Also, the less days they grow to slaughter weight, the less maintenance feed they need. About a third of every day's food is maintenance. So if you can cut 2 weeks off of your days to slaughter, you've got so these guys eat about 2 kilos a day, but less. Those 12-week-olds ones eat about 2 kilos a day, so a third of that, so call it 700 grams times 2 weeks per pig, is a lot of food. And that is, a guy once asked me, how do I save on feed? And I said to him, feed them more. And the guy said, no, you didn't understand the question. And I said, I understood the question perfectly. And once I explained it to him, he said, oh shit, okay, that makes sense. And a few weeks later he said, first time I'm making money out of my piggery and so on. So guys, yeah, cell feeders, big piggeries, we are installing lighting soon, and we'll switch the lights on at 12 o'clock at night till 1 o'clock. Why? So that at 12 o'clock they wake up, otherwise they sleep right through. Now at 12 o'clock they wake up and they say, breakfast, and they have a nibble. 1 o'clock, the light goes off and say, sleeping time again. They don't burn the energy, they lie and they put it into meat. And 5 o'clock the sun comes up again and they say, breakfast again, and they eat again. the more food you can get into them, especially at this age. These guys, if they eat 2 kilos of food, they put on 1 kilo of live weight. When they get to bacon weight, it's more like 3 kilos of food puts on 1 kilo of live weight. So these are the most efficient. They are equal to chickens, which is the gold standard in growth rates. So guys, look after them, get them off to a good start. If they get to a good start, they go through with the flying colors. If you choke them at this age, they are buggered. Get rid of them, sell them, give them away, start over again. Do not choke your small piggies. Get them off to a great start. We put creep feed in from day 10 in the farrowing unit and so on, and then so wet creep feed. Then we multi-suckle them from week 3 to week 4, and once the sows are away, we feed them dry feed in the sows troughs and wet feed in the creep boxes. And then once they move to here, they are on weaner, which is a 18% protein. The creep is a 20% protein diet, and so on. And these guys just grow off the charts. It's ridiculous. I haven't seen anything like it.